Hello grade 4 in C. Welcome back again to our video lesson in Math 4. We are now in quarter 3, week 3 and 4. The reference is Math for Life 4 and the pages are 154, 160 and 166. I'm your teacher, Marilu E. Suelio, and our objectives for today is to illustrate the order of fractions, identify different types of fractions, and adding similar and dissimilar fractions. Please prepare the following: ball pen and paper. Here's the sample worksheet paper that you may use. Our first topic is all about ordering similar fraction. To order similar fraction, simply compare the numerators and arrange them from smallest to largest and vice versa. If the fraction are arranged from smallest to largest, it is called ascending order. For example, 1/3, 2/3, 4/3, 5/3, and 7/3. If the fraction are arranged from largest to smallest, it is called descending order. For example, 7/3, 5/3, 4/3, 2/3, and 1/3. Next is ordering the similar fraction. To order the similar fraction, we must change it first into similar fraction. For example, arrange in ascending order the fractions 2/5, 7/10, 1/2, and 3/4. To change the similar fraction into similar fraction, we have step 1. Find the LCD or the least common denominator using prime factorization method. Our denominators are 5, 10, 2, and 4. The factors of 5 is 5 times 1. The factors of 10 is 5 times 2. The factors of 2 is 2 times 1. And the factors of 4 is 2 times 2. And then the least common denominator or the LCD is 5 times 2 times 2 is equals 20. Step 2. Use the LCD as new denominator. And then find new numerators by dividing the LCD with the denominators of the given fractions, then multiply the quotient by the numerator. So let's change our dissimilar fraction into similar fraction. Our first fraction is 2/5. We have the new denominator 20. So we are going to divide 20 and 5. Therefore, our answer is 4. And then we multiply 4 by 2, which is our old numerator. So 4 times 2 is equals 8. 8 is now our new numerator. So 20/5 is equals to 8/20. This is our new fraction. And then 7/10. So using our new denominator, let's divide 20 divided by 10 is equals 2. And then we multiply it to our old numerator, which is 7. So 2 times 7 is equals 14. Our 14 is our new numerator. So 7 over 10 is equals 14 over 20. Next is 1/2. So 20 divided by 2 is equals 10. 10 times 1 is equals 10. Our new numerator is 10. So 1/2 is equals 10 over 20. And then 3/4 is equals 20 divided by 4 is equals 5. And then 5 times 3 is equals 15. So our new numerator is 15. Therefore, 3/4 is equals 15 over 20. So from our dissimilar fraction, which is 2/5, 7/10, 1/2, and 3/4, are changed into similar fraction, which are 8 over 20, 14 over 20, 10 over 20, and 15 over 20. The third step is to arrange the given fractions. Our new fractions, which are 8 over 20, 14 over 20, 10 over 20, and 15 over 20. So don't forget their equivalents, which are the original fractions, which is 2/5, 7 over 10, and 1/2 and 3/4. So we're going to arrange the similar fractions. So the smaller, from smaller to larger. So 8 is smaller than 10, therefore the first fraction is 8 over 20, the next is 10 over 20, third is 14 over 20, and 15, the last one is 15 over 20. So these are arranged from smaller to larger. And take note that the equivalent of 8 over 20 is 2/5, therefore, and then 10 over 20 is 1/2, and then 14 over 20 is 7 over 10, and the 15 over 20 is 3/4. So this is the order of our dissimilar fraction that are arranged in ascending order or from smaller to larger. So 2/5 is smaller than 1/2. 1/2 is smaller than 7 over 10. 7 over 10 is smaller than 3 over 4. There are 3 types of fractions. These are proper fractions, improper fractions, and mixed fraction. What is proper fraction? These are fractions whose numerators are smaller than their denominators. For example, 3 over 4, 4 over 7, and 2 over 5. Our numerators, 3, 4, and 2, are smaller than their denominators 4, 7, and 5. So they are called proper fraction. The next is improper fraction. These are fractions whose numerators are equal to or bigger than their denominators. For example, 4 over 4, 8 over 7, and 6 over 5. So 4 over 4, they are equal fraction. 8 over 7, 8 is bigger than 7, and 6 over 5, so the numerators are equal or bigger than their denominators. That is why they are called improper fraction. Next is mixed fraction. these are made up of whole numbers and a fractions. For example, 5 and 2/3. So the whole number is 5 and the fraction is 2/3. So they are mixed fraction. And then the other example is 1 and 4/7. So 1 is the whole number and 4/7 is the fraction. And the third example is 3 and 2/5. 3 is the whole number and our fraction is 2/5. These are the examples of mixed fraction. Now let's proceed to changing improper fraction into mixed number. For example, our improper fraction 23/5. So we are going to divide 23 and 5 to get our mixed number. So 23 divided by 5 equals 4. 4 times 5 equals 20. And then 23 minus 20 is equals 3. So our mixed fraction is 4 and 3/5. Next, changing mixed fraction or mixed number into improper fraction. For example, 4 and 3/5. So to change that, we simply multiply 5 and 4. 5 times, or 5 which is our denominator, and 4 is the whole number. So 5 times 4 equals 20. And then we are going to add 20 to our numerator, which is 3. So 20 plus 3 is equals 23. Therefore, our improper fraction is 23/5. Now let's proceed to our new topic, which is adding similar fraction. The first step is add the numerators and copy the denominator. Step 2, if the answer is not in lowest term, we are going to reduce it or simplify it. And then if the answer is improper fraction, change it into mixed fraction. And then always simplify all the numbers with fraction. For example, 7/8 plus 3/8. So they already have the same denominator. So we are just going to copy the denominator, which is 8. And then we are going to add the numerators 7 and 3. So 7 plus 3 is equals 10. And then we are going to reduce 10/8 by dividing it. Since 10/8 is improper fraction, or the numerator is bigger than the denominator, so we are going to change it into mixed fraction. So 10 divided by 8 is equals 1. 1 times 8 is equals 8. 10 minus 8 is equals 2. So our mixed fraction is 1 and 2/8. So 1, our whole number, and our fraction is 2 and 8. So another example is 3/5 plus 2/5. So our denominator is 5, and then we add the numerators 3 and 2. So 3 plus 2 is equals 5. So 5, our answer is 5/5. So we are going to simplify our answer into lowest term. So 5 divided by 5, we got 1, or 5 over 5 equals 1. Our last example is adding similar fraction, which is mixed fraction. So we have 5 and 1 over 7 plus 4 and 3 over 7. So the first step is add the whole numbers. So 5 plus 4 is equals 9. And then the next thing to do is to add the fractions. So 1 over 7 plus 3 over 7. So 1 plus 3 is equals 4. And our denominators which is 7. So our answer is 9 and 4 over 7. The next is adding the similar fraction. So step 1, find the LCD using prime factorization method. For example, 7 over 8 plus 3 over 6 equals n. So let's find the LCD of 8 and 6. So the prime factors of 8 are 2 times 2 times 2. And then the prime factors of 6 are 2 times 3. The LCD is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 is equals 24. So our LCD is 24. Step 2 in adding dissimilar fraction. Change dissimilar fractions to similar fractions using the LCD as the new denominator. So our LCD is 24. That is now our new denominator. And then to get the new numerator, we are going to divide 24 and 8. So 24 and divided by 8 is equals 3. And then we multiply it to our old numerator, which is 7. So 3 times 7 is equals 21. Therefore, 21 is now our new numerator. So from 7 over 8, it became 21 over 24. Then 24 divided by 6 equals 4. And then 4 times 3. 3 is from our old numerator. So 4 times 3 is equals 12. So 12 is our new numerator. So from 3 over 6, we have 12 over 24. So they are now changed into similar fractions, which is 21 over 24 plus 12 over 24. Step 3, add the similar fractions. So 21 over 24 plus 12 over 24. So we are just going to copy our denominator, which is 24, and then add our numerators, which are 21 and 12. So 21 plus 12 equals 33. And then we are going to simplify our answer, since 33 over 24 is improper fraction. So we are going to change it into mixed fraction by dividing 33 and 24. So our answer is 1 and 9 over 24. Step 4. Simplify the sum and reduce the fraction to lowest term using the GCF. So our fraction is 9 over 24. That is our answer earlier. So we are going to find the GCF of 9 and 24. So the factors of 9 is 3 times 3, and then the factors of 24 is 3. The prime factors of 24 is 3 times 2 times 2 times 2. So the greatest common factor of 9 and 24 is 3. So our GCF is 3. Step 5, conclusion. So in reducing the sum, which is 1 and 9/4, we are going to use our GCF, which is 3. So 9/24 divided by 3/3, we have 3/8. So from 9/24, it is changed into 3/8. So our new mixed number is from 1 and 9/24, it is equals to 1, or it is reduced into 1 and 3/8. Therefore, 7/8 plus 3/6, it is equals to 1 and 3/8. Let's proceed to adding mixed numbers with dissimilar fraction. Step 1. Find the LCD using prime factorization method. So our example is 7 and 9/14 plus 5 and 12/28. So we are going to find the LCD of 14 and 28. So the factors of 14 are 7 times 2, and the prime factors of 28 is 7 times 2 times 2. And then the LCD is 7 times 2 times 2. So the LCD is equals to 28. Step 2 is change the dissimilar fractions into similar fraction using the LCD. So our LCD is 28. So we are going to put it here. And then the next step is we are going to divide 28 to 14, which is our old denominator. So 28 divided by 14 is equals to, and then we are going to multiply 2 and 9. 9 is our old numerator. So 2 times 9 equals 18. So our new numerator is 18. So we now have 7 and 18/28. And then let's proceed to the other mixed number, which is 5 and 12/28. So we are going to divide 28 and 28. So 28 divided by 28 is equals to 1. And then we are going to multiply 1 and 12, which is 12 is our old numerator from 5 and 12/28. So 1 times 12 equals 12. And then our new numerator is 12. So from 12/28, we now have 12/28 too. Let's proceed to step number 3. So add the whole numbers and the similar fractions. And then if the fraction in the sum is an improper fraction, change it into mixed number. Then add the whole number of the mixed number to the whole number in the sum. So let's try. So our mixed fraction is 7 and 18 over 28. So plus 5 and 12 over 28. So the first step is add the whole numbers. So the whole numbers are 5 and 7. So 5 plus 7 is equals 12. And then we are going to add the fractions. So 18 over 28 plus 12 over 28. So 18 plus 12 is equals 30, and we are just going to copy the denominator, which is 28. So our sum is 12 and 30 over 8. Since 30 is greater than the denominator, which is 28, it is called improper fraction. So it says that if the sum is an improper fraction, change it into mixed number. So we are going to change this 30 over 28 into mixed number. So we are going to divide 30 and 28. So 30 divided by 28 is equals 1. 1 times 28 is equals 28. So 30 minus 28 is equals 2. So our whole number is 1. Our numerator is 2 and our denominator is 28. So we have the mixed number 1 and 2 over 28. So it says that add the whole number of the mixed number to the whole number in the sum. So the whole number in our sum is 1 and the whole number is 12. So 12 plus 1 equals 13, and then copy the fraction 2 and 28. So our final answer is 13 and 2 over 28. And then step 4 is to simplify the fraction in the sum. So our answer earlier is 13 and 2 over 8. Since this is not simplified yet, so we are going to simplify by dividing both the numerator and the denominator. Divide them by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is equals 1, and then 28 divided by 2 is equals 14. Therefore 7 and 9 over 14 plus 5 and 12 over 28 is equals to 13 and 1 over 14. For your activity, arrange the following fractions from least to greatest. Write your answer in a one whole sheet of paper. Activity 2. Identify each fraction. Write proper, improper, or mixed number in the blank. The last activity is add the following fractions and show your solutions. Simplify your answer. Our video lesson has ended. Thank you for listening and goodbye.